In this video, we will be showing you the best graphics cards to buy on Amazon today. So, if you're looking for the best graphics cards, we got you covered. And as usual, we have the links to all the graphics cards mentioned in this video in the description below. Hey, make sure that you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Now, let's go straight to the video. Number 6. AMD Radeon VII. The newest GPU from AMD, the Radeon VII, read our review, is also the best GPU yet. The world's first 7nm gaming GPU delivers great 4K and stellar 1440p performance, and its list price is unsurprisingly better than a comparable card from NVIDIA. You don't get the fancy ray tracing promised by the new RTX series cards, but given how few games take advantage of the new technology, it's probably still not worth the trouble. In my testing, the Radeon VII proves to be a great GPU for both gaming and compute tasks. Its 16GB of video RAM might look excessive on paper, but it comes in handy in more games than you would think, as multiple modern titles end up using more than 8GB of video memory. If you're an AMD diehard, or you're just looking for a great way to dive into the world of 4K gaming without paying the NVIDIA tax, the Radeon VII is a great choice as both the best AMD card right now and one of the best graphics cards for the money. Number 5. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Super. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Super is arguably the most sensible GeForce RTX card to buy. For $399, it's a fantastic graphics card for gaming at 440p resolutions, and unlike every XX60 GPU that came before, it comes with a full fat 8GB of GDDR6 video memory. In my testing, I had no problem getting over 30 frames per second in 4K with everything turned up in games like Monster Hunter World. Games like Battlefield 1 and Far Cry 5 also hit over 60 frames per second at the same settings. Impressive for a card at the $400 mark. Number 4. Sapphire Pulse Radeon RX 5600 XT. The Sapphire Pulse Radeon RX 5600 XT might be a graphics card best suited for playing games at 1080p, but it'll give you a great experience in any way you're gaming at full HD. Whether you've got this card hooked up to an office monitor or one of the new crazy 360Hz gaming monitors, this GPU can push all the frames per second you'll ever need. This particular version of the AMD Radeon RX 5600 XT already comes with a lot of power out of the box, but keep an eye out for the BIOS update to unlock its true potential. Once updated, you'll see this graphics card's memory bandwidth climb up to 14GB per second. Sapphire Pulse Radeon RX 5600 XT can also hit a 1615 MHz game clock and a maximum boost clock of 1750 MHz with the BIOS update. Number 3. XFX RX 5700. The AMD Radeon RX 5700 is the best and most affordable option when it comes to 1440p gaming. For just $329, this mid-range GPU delivers an average of 60 to 90 frames per second experience with modern games running at QHD. And unlike the Zotac RTX 2060 AMP or any other variant of the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060, It comes with a full 8 gigabytes of video memory rather than just 6 gigabytes. It's a great GPU to use with a variety of displays thanks to its native support for FreeSync, which you'll find on the majority of today's gaming monitors and gaming TVs. It was also practically built to play games built on Vulkan, AMD's own API. Alternatively, if you have a MacBook Pro and want to step up its gaming and media creation capabilities, this GPU pairs well with an external GPU box. The Radeon RX 5700 really is one of AMD's most versatile and capable graphics cards the company has ever released. Number 2. Asus ROG Strix GeForce RTX 2080 Ti OC. The Asus ROG Strix GeForce RTX 2080 Ti OC is an amazing graphics card if you want to run the latest games at a full 60 frames per second or faster at 4K and ultra quality settings. Alternatively, this is the GPU you want to run high-res VR games on your Oculus Rift or Valve Index. Also, if you want to live in the NVIDIA's world of ray-traced graphics, look no further. You won't find another consumer GPU better equipped to give you realistic reflections in Battlefield 5. Out of all the RTX 2080 Ti GPUs I tested, including the Zotac GeForce RTX 2080 Ti AMP, read our review, this card came out on top in terms of performance. The Asus ROG Strix GeForce RTX 2080 Ti OC's overclocking comes a step further with the Zotac and the other 2080 Ti cards, putting it at the top of my list. While this is the absolute most powerful consumer GPU you can get, the power increase doesn't march lockstep with the price. You will pay significantly more for a 2080 Ti over a 2080, with only a slight jump in performance. If you absolutely require the best of the best, by all means. But if you don't see the value in it, consider any of the other GPUs on my list. Number 1. Asus ROG Strix GeForce GTX 1660 Ti OC. The best graphics card isn't automatically the most powerful, but rather the one that strikes the right balance of performance to price. Following that logic, the Asus ROG Strix GeForce GTX 1660 Ti OC, read our review, is the best graphics card you can buy. For a little more than $300, this graphics card churns out silky smooth 1440p gaming in most cases, and even some playable 4K experience hovering around 30 frames per second FPS. It might be more expensive than the recently introduced GTX 1660 Super, but we think it's worth paying a little extra for rock-solid 1080p gaming. Not to mention it better handles higher-res games and virtual reality experience. The level of performance you get out of this GPU even cuts close to the RTX 2060. The Asus ROG Strix GeForce GTX 1660 Ti OC is a top-of-the-line, overclocked version of NVIDIA's mid-range card. So those looking to spend less than $300 for a fast GPU should consider it the more affordable EVGA GeForce GTX 1660 Ti Xe gaming or Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1660 Ti WindForce OC 6G instead. Thanks for watching.